Okay, yo, this video is going to be about this brad nailer. Milwaukee holds 100 brads. They classify a brad from 5/8 to 2.5 inches, I believe. 2.25 inches. 2.25 nail size, 18 gauge. Maximum 2.25, minimum, I guess half inch. It's a little more than half inch. They're doing it in millimeters. It's 600 and 100 thousandths. It's 625 thousandths, which would be a little over half inch. Half inch is like 50 thousandths. So a little over half inch right there. Come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. Right there it is. So it's 18 gauge. Been a good nailer, all in all. Here recently, you've seen it jamming like crazy. We tried running the nails all the way down like you're supposed to. Jams immediately. So we brought the nails all the way up here, and they seem to work pretty good there. But I don't want to shoot upside down hardly at all. I've tried 3 different manufacturers of nails. I've tried DeWalt. Milwaukee don't have any nails. So I've tried DeWalt nails. I tried Porta-Cable nails. And I tried the one under manufacturer, Grip-Right nails. These are the ones I could find, you know, that was straight cut and 18 gauge and in the rim. And I've tried them from $10 a box to $35 a box, somewhere in there, and nothing. With that being said, I believe from what we did last weekend with this gun, nail wise, I believe we have shot over 10,000 nails in this gun. I bought this gun used. I bought it at a pawn shop, so I don't know what its life was before I got it. But just with what I paid for it and the nails we shot and all that good stuff, we've got 2 cents per shot in it, thereabouts. So some people say 2 cents is a lot of money per nail, and it probably is, to be honest about it. But me and Ronnie are okay with it because it does so much work. We're putting up stuff above our head with this gun, and when we do that, it's just a lot easier to have this brad nailer. And these nail heads, come on, focus. These nail heads are so small, you can't see them. You go and look at the reviews. The reviews say that misfires, jams, stuff like that. There's the site I was looking at, there was like 60 or 70 bad reviews on it. And there was 600 good reviews. So you can't please everybody, that's for sure. But some of their problems that they're complaining about, I've had the same problem with this. Which, you know, what do you do? Some things you're going to have problems with. Some things you're not going to have problems with. And you got a battery. You don't have to worry about the air hose. You don't have to worry about the compressor noise. You don't have to worry about none of that trying to film a video, especially. I ain't got to worry about a compressor running behind me, which y'all hate. So I don't have to worry about the gas for the compressor or the power for the compressor. I don't have to worry about the air hose, tearing the air hose up. You know, dragging them around a construction site, you will tear up an air hose. So you got an air hose to deal with, you got a compressor to deal with, you got maintenance on the compressor, you got maintenance on all that. There's no maintenance here that I can find. There's no grease fittings, there's no oil, there's nothing other than the nail gun. So 2 cents a nail, yeah, it sounds expensive, but it's not really that bad versus you know, the maintenance on that compressor, the maintenance on that airline. Airline now is like $45. The tips is always leaking the whole time you're trying to use it. You know, you're fighting with it. I do have air guns. We've got flooring nailers, we've got finished nailer, and I've got a couple framing nailers. And when the time's right, we will use them. But if I can get away with battery, even though it does jam a little bit, it's still faster to use this gun with it jamming than use an air compressor and drag the hose and start the air compressor and shut the air compressor off, get a video, and then turn the air compressor back on. Try to do it with the air that's in the tank, and it's a pain. So we need a new one, basically. This one's been letting us down. It's jamming a ton now. It's bad. I mean, it's wore out. I've had it for, I guess I've had it for 2.5 years, 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that. We did the grocery store with it, all the trim in the grocery store. We did the trailer with it, all the trim in the trailer. I did most of the trim in the jail with it. I did another big building over here. I did a bunch of trim in there with it. So we've done a lot of work with this gun. Another thing everybody's complaining about is the battery. If you use a 2-amp battery, which is the small battery, I don't have one sitting here. 2-amp battery, which is the small battery, they say after a little while it does not have the power to return and shoot again. It's slow on the power, so we decided we're going to get something. We're going to pause the video here. Y'all put down in the comments what you think, what brand you think we went with. Now this Milwaukee, we've been talking bad about it. Everybody knows we hate it. We got a love-hate relationship. But I am a Milwaukee person. There's another Milwaukee there. There happens to be another Milwaukee there sitting on the same bench. So I use a lot of Milwaukee stuff. I like Milwaukee. My guys that work with me, they like DeWalt. They use a lot of DeWalt stuff. I've used their DeWalt nailer to try it out, see what, you know, the pros and cons of it. So we're going to pause here and give me what you think the manufacturer is going to be that I bought, and we'll come back in a minute and let you know. Well, did y'all get it down in the comments? Down there? While you're down there on the comments, give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. I mean, this is going to be a fun channel, by all means. Milwaukee, what did we go with? What did we go with? Well, let's just reveal it here. There's another Milwaukee. Yep, I went with the same thing. Even though I've had so much problems out of that one. This is the second gen. It's a little different. We're going to pull it out and see what the differences is. Here's the specs on it. Max fire rate, 3 nails per second. That's another thing everybody's complaining about. The weight of it. It's 5.4 pounds, which, okay, everybody's saying, God almighty, my air weighs 2 pounds. Well, my air weighs 2 pounds too. But with that being said, my airline weighs another 5 pounds. And, you know, that limited you a lot. With that airline, you can only move 40, 50 feet. And you see these buildings I'm doing, they're 70, 80 feet long. You're gonna say put the compressor in the middle. Okay, we'll put the compressor in the middle, but it don't work the same. Huh. Yeah, this is gonna be a big difference. Let me get this thing out of the box, but what I can tell though already, it's a huge difference in it. All the back of it's black and it says brushless and painted whatever, and this ain't nowhere close. So maybe we got something good here. Let me get this box open. Okay, y'all. Here we go. That's it. Try not to drop it here. But if I drop it, I drop it. I ain't worried about it. So there we go. Right off the cuff. This one is twice the size of this one. So this one's a lot more streamlined. Believe it or not, this one is a lot lighter than this older one. This older one's much more heavy. This one, you have the model here. This is single fire, like you push the nail gun down and pull the trigger. Boom, boom, boom. This one over here, you hold the trigger and you just tap it, and it's like an air gun. It'll semi-fire. You got your on and off button here, and you got your battery light there. Where this one does not have. I thought I was going to drop it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Told you I thought I was going to drop it, but I saved it. This one has it up here. It's just got one button on it and don't have a battery light. It's got a T or this light will flash, and when it's flashing, it's bump fire ready. When it's not flashing, it's single fire. So you got power over there. Basically, tell you the power's on bump fire and regular fire. This gun is the battery goes in at an angle there where it used to be. It goes in flat, so that's a little different. So look, it's a lot smaller. And you can look at it there and see it's a lot smaller. This one is okay. Your brad nail length on this one is in English, and it is 5/8 to 2 1/4. But that other one, I believe, is 2 1/2. This one is 2 1/2. No, 2 1/4. That's correct. This one don't tell you how many nails it's got in it like that one tells you 25, 50, 75, 100. I don't think that really matters, to be honest with you. Here's the nails. They're supposed to go like so, obviously. It's hard to do that with one finger. It's got wear spots on it there, like rubber, where it won't get hurt. That's got it dirty. That rubber indicates, that rubber there indicates that it's the second gen, where the orange versus the gray. So there's a big difference in them. Let's put a battery in here. I don't know if I can do it one-handed here. Yep, there we go. Got a battery in it. We're gonna hit this button down here. Nothing happened. There we go. So it's green and white. Let's see what it does. Number one complaint everybody has, it will not sink a nail. And it did not sink that nail. It sunk that one, but it's shooting it out with nothing. It says go this way to go deeper. Okay. It buried that damn nail. Buried that nail if it's shooting a nail. Yep, it's shooting a nail. So, seems to be working fine. Where, let's put it on automatic. Okay, that's automatic. Now, we're gonna hold the button, and it says it'll shoot 3 nails a second. Yep, I say it probably will shoot 3 nails a second. But all them's under flush or under. I don't know where you need to shoot 3 finish nails a second. I'm gonna get it off just in case I bump my leg or something and don't shoot me. But there you go. We went with Milwaukee again, just because they've been so good to us on everything else. Not them per se, but their tools have been so good to us. I didn't want to buy a new charger. I didn't want to buy new batteries. I didn't want to buy a different brand. Switch everything up. This brand, you got to have this battery. This brand, you got to have this battery. Is that charger plugged in? Is this charger plugged in? These batteries here, I've got 1 charging port back there. It's got 6 batteries in it at a time. You put 6 of them in there. The only thing I don't like about that battery charger, it does them. When this one's full, it'll switch to this one. When that one's full, it'll switch to that one, and then switch to that one, and that one, and that one. It don't charge all 6 of them at the same time. So, you know, that could be a downfall, especially like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. I'm running all 4 pieces. If the batteries go dead, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're okay. But if they all go dead at one time, you're in trouble. And this is only 4 pieces. I've got probably 10 pieces now that has Milwaukee batteries. So that's the main reason I didn't want to switch. I didn't want different batteries. I didn't want to have to deal with all different stuff for one machine. I wanted to keep them all the same. I think this 2nd gen is going to be a lot better. We'll see. Only time will tell. But like I say, this one cost me a little more. I'm going to have to get about 20,000 nails out of it to get to my 2 cents again per nail. And if I get there, you know, it'll be time to buy another one. But I've got this one. I'm going to see if I can send it back to Milwaukee and have them fix it. Maybe, maybe not. But we'll have to see. And make sure you give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, y'all.